brand new Rossi 3s and rebuilt forks. When I tipped her over, the only scuff mark I got was a little bit here. There's a little scratch in the sticker right in there. Obviously the grip on the side of the bar got a little scratch on it. This got just a little scuff mark. You can even barely see it here in person. Besides that, this is the side I dropped it on, tipped it on twice. The other side, you don't really see any damage on it. Here's the spare parts. As you can see, here's the rear brake setup. There's the caliper and stuff. Here's the original shifter. Some plate that went underneath the underside. There's some stuff they had to take off here to get the mounts to kind of fit in here. I can't see anymore what's going on with my camera. And here's the original wheels that Aaron had on here. Let's see if I can get back far enough so you can see it. So you can see I dropped her down about an inch or so on each side. 90/55, I think that's probably the 1000 tire, but fits in here pretty good. No problems with that. Here's the rear of the landing gear mount. This is just the peg that fits on that actuator. Pull that pin off, and then I actually got some more bolts across here for that piece I had. I had just a flat piece of steel here, and when I hit, it bent that over, and that let the landing gear come up harder. I've got the piece that came with Aaron stock in my lap here. See, with the race plastic, this aluminum piece was a lot easier to fit under there. I was trying to grind it in here to get it to fit behind the tail light. It just didn't work, so I had to go with a 1/4 inch piece of plate steel. And this works out pretty good if you want to put the race clamps on there. So basically, with the race seat, the race plastic over here. Go away, you mouser. All the race plastic, get tags in, real lightweight stuff, obviously. Armor body ink, and you can see where he had the cutout. So for the landing gear mount, so this kind of fit. Let's see, probably like that. Fit like that in there, but didn't quite fit with the stock plastic, so that's why I had to make my own mounts. And here's the matching armor body underpiece, and the front fender, and the front fairing bar risers. That makes it a lot easier to fit on it right. Obviously he didn't have any of this plastic on here, so he had the switches and the landing gear switches right up in here. As you can see, it's kind of a stretch to get your thumb on there. So if you're working the clutch with a couple fingers, I mean it's not too bad now. It used to be underneath here. I could drill a little hole in between these two red and green buttons, and I had it underneath here. It was harder to reach. I just mounted it here underneath the switches. It's right underneath the horn, so I'm guessing it's going to be a little easier to reach. And you can see it. So basically the way I did it, Aaron always had it up-down to avoid confusion. I go left. When you're downshifting the red button to go downshift, that's when you need to have the gear down. When you're green shift upshifting, that's when you need the gear up. So then you just push the button to the right. That's how far it goes up, and then push it to the left. It's all the way down. And there is adjustments on the back side of that actuator where you can tell it how far you want it to stop and start. Let's see if I can start this thing up here quick. $10,749 for miles on it, so I put about 750 miles on. The tires moving a little bit. And here's the custom seat I was talking about Aaron put on there. Kind of got, instead of this material all the way around, he's kind of got more of a suede type on there. And then here I've got for trickle charger, and this is the plug-in for programming the Bazaz fuel management. So there's a tip. It seems like it's got quite a bit of tip to it now, but of course there's no weight on it. So let me see if I can do this by myself. Gotta hold it back as far as I can, see if you can see it. Pretty much holds itself up. Put the kickstand on, just kind of curiosity. See, I've got it a little higher. When I got it from Aaron, the kickstand was kickstand and the landing gear would land about the same time, which seemed a little bit much for me. Right now, you can see I can take the chain guard that he took off, and it fits under there pretty easy. But it holds itself up. Let's see if I give her a push. Grab the bar and I'll give her a yank back. So it's pretty stable. It seems like it goes to the right. I try to stop it on the left side a little more. I don't know if that's any farther tip, but Aaron used to always like to land it on the left side. Actually, as you get on it, it'll hunker down a little bit, but you can see about how far the landing gear is off. And then the landing gear is basically just a big old piece of U bar. It's like stainless steel. And just put some bushings in here with some mounts on both sides of the frame. What Aaron did, which was kind of nice, I don't know if I can see it, here it is. Put these little stoppers on here so when it comes up it hits the frame and stops. She runs really good. There's a couple extra spare parts. That plastic thing, not exactly sure where it goes. Same with that one, I'm not sure exactly where it goes. And then I know this rubber flap here, just from looking at like Partzilla or Revzilla.com and their breakdown, you can see where it goes. It kind of basically just goes on top of the cylinder head.